In the name of Allah, most merciful, most compassionate. Dear students, how are you? I hope you are okay. This is Hasb Rashwan from Mishkat School, and here we are again to complete our course Traveler 2 with lesson 4a on page 48 in the student book and 48 and 49 in the student book and page 40 on the workbook. First of all, I'd like to tell you about the beginning of the unit under the title of diversity or diversity. You can pronounce it diversity or diversity. Diversity or diversity, it means different, right? So different types of things or different types of people. As you know, guys, as you see in front of you here, we have different colors. We have the brown, green, and different colors. So we have the striped, we have the stripped. I think the moral behind the heading diversity or diversity, okay, of this module, is that we should accept each other. We should respect each other. That's irrespective, okay, or without considering different races or different cultural backgrounds or different beliefs or religions, right? What I'd like to tell you is that, okay, differences make us special, okay, and without diversity, I think life would be boring. I have one example here. I'd like you to imagine yourself wearing just one color, okay, or eating just the same food all the time. So how would you feel? I think you would be bored for sure. In addition to that, our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, talked about that 14 centuries ago. He talked about diversity when he said, there is no favor of an Arab over a foreigner or a foreigner over an Arab except for righteousness. Peace be upon him, our Prophet Muhammad. That means, okay, no favor for anyone over the other, right? Except for righteousness. And I remember now the former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan, the United Nations Secretary General, when he said, Kofi Annan, we may have difficulties, we may have different, okay, we may have different beliefs, different language, different colors or different colored skins, but we all belong to one human race. This by Kofi Annan, the previous or the former UN Secretary General. This is what I wanted to start with you, or what I wanted to share with you at the beginning of our lesson, right? Now let's go to our lesson 4a. It's under the title of not my cup of tea. As you see here, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea, it means that it's not what I'm interested in. So when you say football is not my cup of tea, it means that you aren't interested in football. When you say watching movies is not my cup of tea, that means you don't like watching movies. So when you say it's not my cup of tea, it means I'm not interested in that, or I don't like that. We will start here with the discussion. The first question is, what types of holiday do you like? You have here many different types of holidays, like the safari, like the wildlife, the luxury holidays, the wellness and spa holidays, the hiking holidays, the cruise holidays, when you when you get a yacht and you sail in the sea, right? So you can choose any one of them. Which one do you like most? Describe your best or worst holiday experience. So you talk about an experience or talk about a situation happened to you when you have your best or worst, okay, holiday experience you had before, right? We have here the first conversation between Uncle Bob and Victor, right? Uncle Bob and Victor. So let's listen to it, and then we will clarify the meanings of some expressions and some words in the whole conversation, right? Let's listen.
Module 4. Diversity. 4A. Not my cup of tea. 1. Listening and reading. B. Look at the picture below. Where do you think the man is? Listen and find out.
Rise and shine, Victor. It's almost dawn. We should feed the cows and clean the barn.
What? Uncle, it's still 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I let you oversleep a little. We have a lot of work to do today, but first we need to have a good breakfast.
Oh, no. I usually skip breakfast.
Not on the farm, mister. You should eat well because it's going to be a long day. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, it seems that Uncle Bob here is waking Victor up, and Victor is on the farm. As you see from the picture here, this is the farmer, okay, and this is a farmhouse, right? It's not the regular house in the city, but it's a farmhouse. So the conversation here, okay, is between two people at the farmhouse, right? As we can conduct from the conversation. First of all, we have this expression, rise and shine. So, rise and shine, this expression we use it when we'd like to wake somebody up. You say rise and shine, it means wake up. It means get up or wake up. The next expression we have is it's almost dawn. Almost means nearly, and dawn means the first hours of the day, right? The first hours of the day. So when you pray the dawn prayer, right? This is the meaning of almost dawn. So it's nearly the beginning of the day. Wake up, right? We have here the verb feed. Feed means to give the food. So feed the cows means give the food or give food to the cows. Feed the animals and so on. So give food to. We have as well here barn, and barn means the place where we keep animals, right? At the farm. So this is the place where animals stay at the farm, right? This is the barn, right? We have as well the word oversleep. Oversleep, and oversleep means to sleep too much. So I overslept a lot yesterday. It means I slept a lot or I slept too much yesterday. We have as well the word skip. So skip means to leave, right? You'll find it in the keyboard of your laptop or your PC. So skip means to leave, right? Now let's move to the next part of the conversation, right? Here we are after a week, right? This conversation between Jay and Victor, right? So let's listen to it, and then then we will clarify the meanings of some words.
A week later. Victor, long time no see. So how was your holiday?
Hi, Jay. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it a holiday. Life on the farm is more like a full-time job.
Really? Why?
Let me describe my first day there. To begin with, my uncle woke me up at 5 o'clock.
In the morning? Why?
He told me that we should feed the cows and clean the barn.
Wow. And did you have to do that every morning?
Of course. The animals need to eat every day, you know. But it wasn't just that. You see, I don't like having breakfast. I have a glass of milk at best.
Uh-oh. Did you have to drink goat milk or something?
No, it wasn't that. My uncle said that we had a lot of work to do that day, and we needed to have a good breakfast.
Lucky you. Fresh bread, cheese, eggs, milk, cereal.
Well, everything was delicious, but it took me a while to realise why my uncle insisted on a full breakfast. My tasks were to feed the cows and milk them, clean the barn, and pick lots of fruit and vegetables. By noon, and after all those chores, I was dead tired, and I was starving.
So, are you going back next year?
Well, my uncle and I had good laughs together, but farm life is definitely not my cup of tea.
That's very good. Here we have some expressions and some words like the first expression we have here is long time no see. So when you meet somebody you haven't seen for a long time, you say long time no see. It means I haven't seen you for a long time. So when you meet someone you say long time no see. The next expression is a full-time job, and I think we took it before. Full-time job when you work from from the early morning till the afternoon. Okay, this is the full-time job. I think it's for 8 hours at least, right? This is the full-time job. Its opposite is a part-time job, right? We have as well here the word at best. So at best means even if the best possible thing or result happens. Okay, so I have a glass of milk at best, right? This is the meaning of at best here. We have I'd like to clarify the pronunciation of this word, the glass. So you say glass or glass, right? According to which accent do you usually use, the British or the American accent? Glass or glass, right? Both are correct. So as well we have here lucky you. And lucky you means you are lucky. The same like you are lucky. No difference, right? The next expression we have is insisted, right? Insisted, yes. Insisted means when you want something to happen. When you want something to happen and you insist on it, right? I insist on going there. It means I want that to happen. I will not skip that, right? This is the meaning of insist. We have as well pick. When you pick a fruit means you remove the fruit from the tree, right? Or you take it with your hands, right? This is the meaning of pick. We have as well the word milk, as a verb, right? So and milk them. So when you milk the cow means you take the milk from the cows, right? You go to the cow and milk it means you take the milk. So we can use it as a verb and as a noun. The noun, is it means the white liquid we drink. This is the meaning of milk as a noun. As a verb it means to go to the cow or the goat or the buffalo or even a camel, and milk it means to take milk from it, right? We have as well the word chores, right? So what does it mean, chores? Chores means the activities, the daily routine you do at home, right? Like cleaning, washing up, vacuuming, and so on. This is the chores, right? So I have a lot of chores at home today means I have a lot of work to do at home today. I'm dead tired, right? When you say I'm dead tired or I was dead tired means very. So dead here means very tired, right? I was starving. Starving means very hungry. So when you are very hungry, say I'm starving, or it means I'm very hungry. This is the meaning of I'm starving. At the last part of our conversation we have here we had good laughs. We had good laughs means we enjoyed our time, we had fun. This is the meaning of had good laughs, right? And it's not my cup of tea. It means this what I don't like, right? It's not my cup of tea. It's not what I like, sorry. It's not what definitely means for sure, right? Now let's move to the questions. The first question is why did Uncle Bob wake Victor up at 5 in the morning? Because what? Because they wanted to do a lot of work, or they have a lot of work to do at the farm, right? Because there was a lot of work to do on the farm. Does Uncle Bob always have a breakfast on the farm? Yes, for sure, yes. Yes, he does. Who didn't know anything about life on the farm? Uncle Bob or Jay and Victor? Yes, that's very good, Jay and Victor. Uh, what did Victor have to do on his first day on the farm? Oh, a lot. Okay, he has to milk the cow, he has to pick the fruits, a lot of work. He had to, okay, because I'm talking about the past. So he had to feed the cows, milk them, clean the barn, and pick a lot or lots of fruit and vegetables, right? Did Victor like his holiday experience? I think he liked it, but, right? He had a good time with his uncle, but that means he liked it, right? But he thought that life on the farm was very tiring, okay? He enjoyed the experience, but it was very tiring, right? Um, Here we have the vocabulary. Vocabulary, what we have here are words easily confused. Confused means that they aren't easy to choose between. So you can be confused. Oh, they can be confusing, right? They can be confusing with ing, right? The first two words we have, or the first confusing words we have, are chore and job. So what's the difference between a chore and job? The chores, what we have to do at home, for example, right? Like as we said, like cleaning, washing, washing up. Washing means washing the clothes, right? And washing up means to wash the plates, the dishes, the pots, right? Vacuuming and so on, right? This is the chore. So you don't get money for what you do here, but the job you get money for it, right? You have okay, you have a time to go to your job, and you get a salary or wage by the end of the month, of the week, or by the end of the day, right? Steve is trying to find a new as a teacher. Oh, teacher is a job, right? That's very good. I woke up early because I had a lot of do at home. So what do you do at home, a job or a chore? That's very good. Chores here, a lot of chores. Want and need. What's the difference between want? Okay, so let's start at first with say and tell. Sorry, say and tell. What's the difference between say and tell? Say, to say something, or to say anything, or to say that I said that, he said that. This is the meaning of say, right? But tell is followed by somebody. I told Ahmed, please tell Ibrahim. Tell me, right? So tell is followed by a noun, right? Or followed by somebody, sorry, followed by somebody, like tell him, tell me, tell your parents, tell Ahmed, tell Ibrahim, and so on. Did James anything? That's very good. Say anything, right? Ken didn't me. That's very good. So I'm talking about tell me, right? Didn't tell me. After that we have want and need. Want means, okay, a wish. So it is not necessary, right? So it's not necessary. This is the meaning of want. But need is necessary, right? So what I need, like the food, the drink. So I need to drink. I need to eat. So it's necessary, right? But want is not necessary, right? I want it, but it's not necessary, right? The first example we have here to fill in. Bill doesn't to have lunch right now. Okay, maybe he's not hungry, so doesn't want, right? I to feed the baby. He woke up and he's crying. So you have to feed the baby, right? So okay, you need, or I need to feed the baby, because it's compulsory here. Okay, it's not optional, but here it's optional, right? You can do it or leave it, right? We have as well, we have ideal. Ideal, okay, means perfect, means suitable, right? Whereas favorite means, okay, that you like something more than something else. This is the meaning of favorite. My favorite subject is English, so I like it more than any other subject, right? This is the meaning of favorite. Chocolate ice cream is my dessert. Dessert means candies, right? Is my favorite. That's very good. The shopping center is not place to relax. It's always full of people. It's not suitable. It's not suitable. Okay, it's not an ideal place. As we said, suitable. Okay, ideal means perfect, or suitable the same like ideal, right? Now let's go to the workbook. We have one exercise here. Okay, the exercise we have here, we have some words to fill in the spaces, okay, of the text. The first word is describe. So the first word describe means to say, okay, or write what somebody, okay, is like. This is the mean. So describe your house, describe what you did. So describe him. So I'm talking about somebody or something, right? We have here as well dawn. Dawn means the few hours, or the first few hours of the day, right? In the morning or before the morning, right? We have here skipped. Skipped means left, right? And at best, as we said, means even if the best possible result happens, right? This is the meaning of at best. Did tired. Did tired means very tired or extremely tired. Cup of tea. This is the expression. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. It means I don't like it. Laughs here when you smile, but with noise, right? With the sound, sorry, not noise, I'm sorry. Okay, when you laugh, you smile with sound, right? The first space. One morning, Steve Baxter realized that stressful, okay, lifestyle in the city was really not his. That's very good. Not his cup of tea. That's very good. If you asked me, okay, if you asked me to describe his life, that's very good. He would call it exhausting. That's very good. So what's the suitable word here? Exhausting. At best. That's very good. The truth is he always dreamed. Dreamed is the past of a dream, of living on a nice farm, right? He would wake up at what? At in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, or at dawn. That's very good. At dawn. And smell the fresh air of the countryside. This is what I like in the countryside, the fresh air of the countryside. Okay, and the kind people as well, right? He would have good what? He would have good loves, right? Means to enjoy himself, or to have fun, right? With his neighbors, and play with his children. Now with so many tasks in his life, hectic life, he had hardly any time to spend with them, because by the time he went home, okay, he was very tired, or did tired, and all he wanted to do was eat and have some sleep. Sometimes he even skipped the dinner and went straight to bed, directly to bed. Was it about time he thought of a career change, or change the career, or change his job? This is our lesson for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to answer the homework on the school side. Till the next lesson, inshallah. Have a nice time, and goodbye.